Hey everyone, come along with me while I create a budget plan for January of 2025. This is a magic month for us, which means one extra pay period. So these numbers are not typical for us, but the process we follow is still the same regardless. We use the zero-based budgeting method, which means that we are creating a plan for every single dollar that comes into our household. We may not use the money this month or next month, but it will get used throughout the year, and that is the best way to create a sustainable budget for your household. Any budget that you're utilizing, you want to make sure that you're starting off with the four walls. You need to consider where you live. You need to consider your utilities. You need to consider the monthly expenses that are going to come out that are the highest priorities, things that you have to account for so that you know how much you have left over after you're done accounting for those expenses so that you know what kind of money you can sink into your sinking fund. Sinking funds are really just certain categories of your budget that you have to factor in for expenses throughout the year. So medical expenses, car maintenance expenses, home maintenance expenses, holidays, gifts, birthday parties, dates, dine out. These are things that you may not pay for every single month, but you definitely need to factor them into the equation when it comes to budgeting because they are going to be the things that will trip you up and cause you to swipe a credit card. So don't forget to consider sinking funds. I always recommend whenever you're trying to create a budget, always watch a bunch of different content creators because they're going to give you a broad range of ideas as far as what categories to include. Maybe you forgot that you have a Zoom membership or an event that you might want to be making sure that you're accounting for every single month. So try to glean as much information from as many people as you can. It really does help. And then last but not least here, after I've budgeted for my sinking funds, we always move on to our savings accounts. We have investment accounts for both of our kiddos. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are saving up an emergency fund, 6 months of expenses in a high yield savings account. The budget planner I'm using here is my creation and available in my Etsy shop, along with a bunch of other handmade budgeting goodies. That, along with my YouTube channel, is linked in my bio if you wanted to see a more thorough breakdown of my budget this month. Thanks so much for watching.